Tesla stock hasn't performed well in Q3. Analysts have downgraded the company and delivery expectations were missed. But I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know about why Q4 is set to be explosive. Q3 saw Tesla stock fall by 10.6%. But since we've entered Q4, and granted it hasn't been all that long, we've seen Tesla stock jump up by 7%. Maybe people, including Wall Street analysts, are now waking up to what Tesla has upcoming in their future. And this may be prompting them to actually buy Tesla stock. Maybe not though. We never really know what to expect when it comes to the volatile Tesla stock. And remember, just because a quarter is expected to be positive for the company, it doesn't mean that the stock price is going to immediately actually reflect that. That's why the long-term mindset is so key. Elon Musk has reiterated that they are targeting 1.8 million vehicle deliveries over the course of 2023. This would equate to them hitting around 475,966 vehicles in Q4. This would mean the highest amount of deliveries for any year in their history and any quarter they've ever seen. This would be truly record numbers. And if they achieve this, which I personally believe they probably will, this would be a massive signal, and they're set up to achieve this. They've got everything in place that they need, including their factories being really efficient, and of course they've just undergone factory upgrades as well. So now it's just a case of them actually executing this. Also, can we just take a minute to appreciate the trend in their production and delivery numbers over the course of many years? It is going in the right direction and the growth there is phenomenal. And this has obviously taken place over such a variety of different macroeconomic situations. So some quarters may be lower than what we were expected, but all in all, it is definitely going in the right direction. And as a long-term investor, that's what you want to see. You want to see the growth progressing and you want to see where it's going in the future. Linking in with this, they've recently announced the new variant of their Model Y vehicle in the US, and it's coming in at a lower price. $43,990 or $32,890 after the tax credits and the gas savings have been factored in. This is coming out of the Giga Shanghai factory, which is the best margin factory that Tesla have. And remember, the Model Y is extremely popular. It's the best selling EV. And this is separate to that Model 3 revamp vehicle, that Project Highland that we saw quite recently. So now they have a refreshed Model Y and a refreshed Model 3. So a few things to think about here with this information. Like I said, these vehicles are coming out of Giga Shanghai. This is a very important factory for Tesla because they are producing industry-leading gross margins. They have some of the lowest costs, and this means that Tesla will benefit in terms of their financials, and we should expect to see this coming up in Q4. They've made Model Y cheaper, they've made it more affordable, and they've upgraded it. So this will only help push Model Y further, and we already know that this car is one of the best selling EVs. And all of this is coupled with the factory upgrades that happened in Q2. Now, we knew about these ahead of time, and we expected to see lower delivery numbers in Q2 because of these, which is exactly what happened. Yet we still saw those articles come out saying that there's no demand for Tesla and Tesla missed delivery expectations and it was really bad and all of these things. But we knew that was going to happen anyway. But these factory upgrades should not be forgotten because Tesla was already leading the industry in terms of their factories. And now they've just made more improvements. So basically, all of this information points towards them producing more cars, selling more cars, having better efficiencies and better margins. We also have the Model 3 deliveries beginning in Q4. And like I just alluded to, we have the production ramp up starting to happen at Giga Shanghai. Then we have the Cybertruck. Now, a lot of people in the Tesla community are getting so excited about this one. I'm getting excited too, but I'm more so coming from the investor mindset rather than potentially owning one of these. We are very much expecting to have a delivery event for the Cybertruck happen in Q4, given how it was meant to happen in Q3 and it didn't. And then of course we've had so many sightings and so much information about the Cybertruck starting to seep into the news, I don't really see how it wouldn't be in Q4, but Time will tell. And we have had lots of delays with the Cybertruck and many other things to do with Tesla. But I guess even if this happens in 2024, it is still happening soon, especially when you are looking at the grand scheme of things and you're thinking about this from a long-term mindset. A few months delay doesn't really matter. The reason why I'm excited about this is 3 reasons. Number 1 is I've heard the margins are very, very good on the Cybertruck due to the way it's actually manufactured. 2, we know that we are expecting a lot of people to purchase a Cybertruck. The demand numbers are sat at about 2 million. Of course, not every single one of these people will go through with the order. It will depend on the final pricing and the final specifications and things like that. But that is still a really high number. And 3, Tesla are trying to disrupt an industry by putting out this Cybertruck. And from all the evidence that I've seen from Tesla, they do disrupt industries, and I expect nothing less from the Cybertruck. We have the earnings call happening in just a few weeks. So that is coming on the 18th of October, I believe. And I'm personally really excited to see the year-over-year growth for the energy sector, specifically the Megapacks. I've said it before, but the Megapacks could be really, really big for Tesla's energy sector if they are able to scale these. And I expect more Megapack specific factories to be announced probably quite soon if they're able to scale them and disrupt the traditional energy storage industry. I'm also hoping, of course I don't know this, that Q4 will bring us more updates about Optimus and FSD updates too. Potentially we'll see FSD version 12 get released, and maybe that will even trickle into FSD licensing. However, I'm not sure that will happen in Q4, potentially more next year. But again, we don't know. It doesn't really matter to me whether it happens next month or in 5 months' time. I know that I am holding Tesla for a long time, and I expect these things definitely to happen. It's just a matter of when, really. Oh, and the Tesla semi-truck. Pepsi are already a customer of these and they are using them, and they are very, very happy with what they're getting from them indeed. So we'd expect to see a ramp up in production because right now they're not making all that many. And then this would lead on to more customers for the semi-truck too. Could this actually disrupt the trucking industry? They are cheaper to operate and there is a general push in the world to move towards EVs. So there is real potential there. Remember, all of this stuff that I've just spoken about, and I've not even included everything that I could possibly talk about here, is all happening whilst Tesla are making profits and they are growing their free cash flow. That's really important because they're managing to do that despite cutting prices in the past. They are managing to do that in an industry where a lot of other companies are really, really struggling and they are not actually able to turn over a profit with their electric vehicles. And those other companies aren't even trying to solve autonomy, or they have a bot, or all of these other things that Tesla are doing. So I know a lot of people don't like Tesla, but the evidence is there that they are pushing towards the future and they are doing what they said they are going to do. Now we are on the road on this channel to hit 10,000 subscribers and I am so excited. So if you're watching this video and you really like the content that I produce and you're not yet subscribed, please do. It's absolutely free and it would make my day. And that's not the only way you can support the channel either. If you want to, I now have channel memberships. Thank you for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one very shortly.